Welcome to
Back to Flour. Hey, good morning, Lena.
Good morning, Arno.
How are you?
I'm fine. What about you?
I'm fine. What are we going to speak about today?
Today we are going to speak about size and shape of baked products.
Important point.
Yeah. So here we have a lot of different products with different size, with different shapes. All of them, they are the correct size and shape, but we can see very different things. Some are round, some are squared, some are flat, some are very developed, on the contrary. So we have a lot of different things here, but what is important is that the customer, when buying a product, he expects always to have the same shape.
Yeah, the first thing you see, we spoke about the color, but another thing you see directly is the shape.
The shape,
yeah.
Absolutely. So of course, if you find a product that is misshaped, that is a little bit like not so great, not so symmetrical, that may be a turn off for the customer buying the product. So we really want to have something consistent to ensure uniformity and good proportions.
So that's very important for that. And from the producer side, of course, they want to please the consumer, but it's also something very important because the size of this wafer, for instance, is also a way of controlling the food you are taking. If you want to take 3, 4, 5 of them, that's proportion. Giving you the portion exactly. So you need to have that. Also, it must fit into the package. We have one here, so it must fit into this package. So there is a real challenge for the producer to make sure the product will enter the package.
And you cannot cheat. Every time you must have the same number of of biscuits in the package.
You have to, and if you are making tortilla or pizza, you need to have the good shape. So that's very important for the producers to be able to make the right shape. If you are going to make a pan bread, you want the pan bread to have a certain squareness, and so all of that looks easy, but if you are making a burger, you want the burger to have this size, you want the burger to do exactly as what it's supposed to do. So looks easy, but in fact it's very complicated, and it's related from both the process has a lot of impact, but I think flour is also one of the key.
Absolutely. Flour is one of the main components of all of these products, and so definitely it will play a major role in the development of the correct size and the correct shape.
So what is important for me?
I would say first thing is proteins.
Protein?
Yes, definitely. If you have, basically it depends, for each product you have an ideal level and an ideal quality of protein, but you want a certain level of protein to be able to resist the deformation whilst permitting the expansion.
Okay.
Or on the contrary, to have no expansion if this is what you desire.
For wafer. That's interesting. And then for all leavened product, particularly, you have a very important impact of the damage start / enzymatic activity, which is going to produce the gas for leavening the product. So that's also something very important. Damage starch also plays a lot of role in other characteristics, but when it comes to the volume, to the size, that's very important.
But that's interesting what you're saying, because it means that it's not only about retention, it's also about production. We need to have both in order to have a proper volume, proper size.
Proofing stage is very important for proof product, of course.
And of course, here another characteristics that will impact would be the ash content. Ash, minerals in general, they tend to prevent the gluten to develop. Like they get into the gluten network, and meaning is that the gluten cannot make links. So in the end, it's more complicated to develop. So that's why usually for wholemeal product, this is not the focus here, but this is more complicated to develop.
Okay. I think one of the other parameters which are often misregarded or disregarded is the starch viscosity, because starch viscosity will be impacting a lot all the crumb structure and how the crumb is keeping the gas, and so how it is developed, and so how it finally make the shape. The viscosity also of the batter will impact how the cookie spread. It's not a cookie, it's a cracker, but the cookie spread will be also impacted. So yeah, it's about protein, but not only. It's also about starch.
It's more complicated than it looks.
Exactly. So you cannot make shortcut. You need to exactly know what is your flour able to do if you want to make a good shaped product.
Very interesting. Thank you,
you, Lena.
If you want to learn more about this important characteristic or about one of these delicious products here, you can visit our website.